Well, good morning. We're at our shipper over here in New Jersey. Had to let the camera charge. I had a hell of a night. This is to say, I accidentally deleted the video, so I couldn't upload that. But got involved in a small accident last night. Nothing major. I'm not gonna go into full details about it, but yeah, only scratches are done. But oh, quiet. Nobody's gonna hurt you. But with that being said, you know, yesterday was boring. 58 miles an hour the whole way. I made the whole video, edited it all up and everything. Then I even made my drive video, you know, at like, I think I put it at like 9.5 times the speed with only 2 parts of the video, so it was only a 40-minute drive that I put. But then I accidentally messed that one up, so I deleted that. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll just do the rest of the video just without the what's it called, without the drive time, the actual driving. Well, then I did the stupidest thing and deleted the videos again. This is to say, I was tired when I did it. You know, I wasn't paying attention too much and ended up deleting the video. So this is to say, yesterday's vlog is now gone. But today we'll do it for today instead. One day out of many ain't gonna hurt. So with that being said, we woke up this morning. We went over, we got empty, and then now we're just now getting over here at our shipper. It was like 70 miles away, something like that. But I fucked up and I took the wrong damn exit when I was trying to get on 95. Took the wrong way, so of course I had to go down and about 10 miles or so and then turn around and come back. And yeah, it was fun. That's why I hate the turnpikes. There ain't just an exit, you know, a mile down the road that you can just turn around if you take the wrong direction. But and my navigation didn't tell me to go that way, so nobody can blame it on the navigation. It was just me not paying attention to the signs. So, but yeah, we're gonna get over here. We're gonna get loaded. Then we're gonna go ahead and hit the road and head over to Indiana. Going to send that message to. We are going to Greencastle, Indiana. So, I don't know exactly what part of Greencastle, where Greencastle is in Indiana yet. I haven't looked it up. But I'll do that here in a minute. But, so we'll try to get some drive time today on this video and stuff like that. Maybe going over some toll bridges or something. I don't know if we're going to hit a bridge even. But I didn't even think about it yesterday when I was going through Baltimore. Could have recorded the going underneath the tunnels and all that. That's cool always. But of course I had the camera mounted out the side, recording the side cars, because it was just bumper to bumper traffic, and that's when the accident happened. It was right before Baltimore. But let's say, don't know what's going to happen with that yet. There's only a couple scratch marks on my truck, which I got to go out there and take pictures of right now since it's daylight outside. And go from there. So we'll leave you with that little quick note. I'm going to go in here and double check to see if I got to stand inside while they load me, or if I can sit out in the truck and find out what's going on.
You have another fucking text message.
Well, thank you, phone. I know I got another fucking text message. I love that ringtone. And I get compliments on it all the time. But what's funny is that the only time I get that message is when my company sends me a message through the Qualcomm. Yes, that is another good thing about night, guys. What other company that's out there can you not be in your truck and get every single message that you get on your Qualcomm sent directly to your phone, and even reply to the messages? So I could be at home, my truck could be in Nashville or Georgia or wherever, and my phone will get that message. My wife can download the app and put it on her phone so she can see all the messages if she wants. Knight's the only company that I know of that does that. Another plus. You know, Knight's always been one of the upper companies. You know, scanning your or transferring your stuff through the mobile apps and all that. Well, hell, now Knight's got their own mobile app, which will you can scan in the loads and they go directly to payroll. It's not sit up in the sky for transload to finally deliver them for a couple hours. You know, all that shit. But there's so much shit you can do on the app. You can review your pay. You can see what loads you've done, what loads you got paid on, all kinds of shit. The app is wonderful. I love that Knight created that app. That made everything. I mean, it'll pull up maps for where you're going. You know, if you got a wrong address, you send them a message. So, hey, the address is wrong for this, shipper or consignee or something. Or the directions that you gave me was wrong. Here's the correct directions. You know, you can update all that shit. What other company does that? I don't know. I know the companies I've worked for didn't do it. But I've worked for Knight for a while, so I mean, who knows? The other companies might be slowly coming around to it. It's hard to say. But I'm going to go in there and check and see if I got to do anything special over here. And then we're going to hit the road. Alright, so we stopped over here in Oasis. Mainly because they got a Philly stub place over here. And it's been a while since I've had a true Philly steak, so we'll see how good their thing is. Granted, it's a chain restaurant, so it's probably not going to be the same thing, but you know, hey, screw it. Find out. I'm starting to get hungry anyways. But Mel's over there wandering in the weeds, looking for something. I don't know what he wants. He's looking for that special spot. That's what it is. He's looking for that special spot. But we're gonna probably shut it down fairly early tonight, because we got more than enough time to make it to where we're going. Plus I want to do some special type editing on this next film. I want to try something out, see if I can do it. I already made my new intro, so that'll be up. You guys will see that, obviously. And let me know what you think about it. But I'm gonna do some editing for the road drive, because I filmed another 40-minute drive or so, give or take, and we're gonna speed it up and slow it down and something kind of special if I can do it. You'll probably get a kick out of it. You'll probably like it, especially for you fellow drivers. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I'll be able to do what I plan on doing, but only time will tell. He's over here kicking up the dirt. I don't know why he does that. He takes a piss and then he kicks, almost like if he's a cat trying to bury it. But then he turns it and kicks the opposite direction of where he just pissed. Makes no sense to me. But y'all done, Mel? Now you're still smelling? Find something in the grass again? Is there something special in there? That's a flower. Well, that's actually a weed, but look at you, now you're all dirty. Come here. Kicked up all this dirt all over you. You always do that, every time. Always gotta brush them off. Alright, let's climb back over this damn barrier. Hold on. Especially they don't have a regular actual grass area that's not blocked by a guardrail. But yeah, somebody's parked in the wrong spot. Truck parking, not for cars. What's so hard to learn about that? Car parking is over there with all the other cars. But hey, I guess not all four-wheel drivers can be smart about that and read signs. What am I thinking? We all already know that. They don't fucking pay attention. They could care less. It's all about them, right? But so we're gonna climb back up here in the truck, put Mel up there, and then I forgot to lock the damn door. I do that every time too. But yeah, we're gonna throw him in there. We're gonna go get some lunch. So stay with us. Don't go nowhere. So just got that Philly cheesesteak. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. I've had better. Don't get me wrong, I've had better. But that's funny, I like that. I've had better, but hey, wasn't bad. The price was a little on the high side for that and a drink. It was like $12. But of course, this is the main reason why I wanted to stop. Dun dun dun. I love the Oasises that have Starbucks, because Starbucks are really hard to get a truck and trailer into, especially a 53-foot one. They're hard. I broke my elastic string thing. And you know what sucks is when you're in such a habit. Like for me, I got the little cord thing right here on the attached to my CB mic cable. Well, it used to be a drawstring, you know, like a little leash, expandable leash for my lighter. And I was in so much of the habit of always just reaching up here like this and grabbing my lighter, pulling it over to me, letting it go, and fly it back up, right? Now that it's broke and I go to light a cigarette, I'm still constantly reaching up there all the time. All the time. And I should know better. I really should. But I haven't learned. I gotta buy another one when I go to Walmart. Yeah. So we're gonna have some fun with this editing. We got 606 miles to go till we reach our consignee, and we're probably gonna shut it down. Let's see, I got 5 hours left that I can drive. So we'll probably shut it down. Let's see here. Hopefully I'm not getting too far out of view for you guys, but $160. I don't know yet. We're gonna play it by ear because I know I want to shut down a little early, but I still want to have some driving tomorrow because they don't have me pre-planned, which I should have got a hold of my dispatcher, and it's probably too late. It is, but we'll find out what he's got. Let me try calling him and see if he's still a little bit running late in the office. But we're about to hit the road. Stay tuned. Alright, so I tried to make this video earlier, and I was just reviewing it, and needless to say that when I put my camera, you couldn't hear me over the rattling of the camera vibrating inside the case, which kind of sucked. I had this big old rant going on, and it was great. But pretty much I'll just sum it up. Who knows, maybe I'll get the same rant again. Who knows, we'll find out. But currently we're in Fulton, PA, still 525 miles from the consignee. We're probably going to be shutting it down here in probably about 2 hours, give or take. But anyways, like I was saying in the other part of the video, I was involved in an accident yesterday. It was real minor. Hell, I didn't even think I hit the woman. But we were stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic just south of Baltimore off of Interstate 95. Well, she was getting on the freeway, and she decided that she was going to squeeze me out of my lane and squeeze in front of me, instead of doing the respectable thing and just slow down and get behind me. We're already only moving like 2 miles an hour or something, you know. I mean, we're barely moving. So it's not like she's going to gain a whole lot of time or anything like that. She was just impatient and wanted to be in front of the semi instead of behind the semi. But she ended up forcing her way over. I never really saw her until she got damn near right in front of me. You know, all I saw at that point was just the roof of her car. And it's just, people in four-wheelers need to understand that, granted, we sit up a lot taller than you. That doesn't mean we can fucking see you. My Peterbilt, for example, when I sit in my seat, I can't see any part of my hood because my hood slopes down. But when it looks like I'm riding on somebody's ass, I'm actually about a car and a half away. But it looks like I'm right there on top of them. You know, it's just everything in front of my bumper and onto the passenger side corner of me, I can't see nothing at all. Unless you're in a pickup truck. If you're in a pickup truck, then I can usually see you because you sit up a little bit taller. But if you're in just a little four-wheeler car, I don't see you. You might think we see you, but a lot of us don't see you. Especially the guys with the long-nosed Peterbilts, Freightliners, the KWs. They definitely don't see you. They don't see shit right in front of them because their hoods are so long and they sit up so high. I used to drive a long-nosed Freightliner, I actually missed that truck. Best riding truck that I've ever driven. But the visibility of seeing other four-wheelers sucks, especially in front of you. But this is the same. She never called the cops or anything like that. She just called my company and said that I hit her. So I let my company know exactly what happened from my point of view. And I let them know that I didn't think I hit her. Because she never flagged me down. She never did anything to show me that I hit her, you know. She didn't flip me off. She didn't wave her hands in the air, roll down her window, nothing, you know. So I didn't feel the bump, so how am I supposed to know that I hit her? You know, it was that minor of a bump, literally. I only got a couple scratches on my bumper. Nothing super major. They can probably be buffed out really easily. That's how minor it is. It's not even deep scratches. But people like that, you know, I don't know what my company's gonna do. You know, my dispatcher called me this morning, asked me if I hit somebody, and I go, yeah, kind of, sort of, if you want to consider it that. I go, technically, she hit me. You know, she's the one that was merging onto the freeway. But let's look at it like this. For all you people that's gonna say, oh, well, you should have just backed off and let her in. You can only back off and let so many people in before it just gets aggravating that you ain't making up any time, because now all you got is all these four-wheelers jumping in front of you. Not to mention, if I would have seen her, I would have backed off a little bit more. And then if she got in there, she got in there. You know, no big deal. But it's hard to do that when you don't see the cars. But especially even more so that she was running up the shoulder of the road. The merge lane already ended like 50 yards behind her. She should have technically already been in the lane. But, you know, she obviously wanted to get in front of me that bad. Well, now she's got some scratches on her car. I got some scratches on my bumper, and I don't know what's going to happen. You know, I hope my job's not at risk because of it. I don't believe it will be, but you never know, you know. Because obviously she could say, oh, I hit her and ran from the scene. Well, she didn't make any kind of assumption that I hit her. You know, she didn't call the cops. She just called my company to make a report. Which that's what I told, you know, my company, obviously. And then even when she got back in front of me later on, she never flagged me down. She just turned and looked at me. I don't know what she was looking at me for, but, you know, hey, maybe she was writing down my truck number or something. I don't know. But, I mean, this, hopefully she'll learn by this that you can't cut off a damn semi. We don't see you. Like this guy, in fact, moving this damn slow, you should be in the left lane. We're pulling a slight hill. But of course, he'll wait until after I pass him, and then he still might not move over. Which, oh, he's got his blinker on. He's moving over now. But now he's going to move over in front of another guy and force that other guy to go out to the left lane. But he should have been in the left lane all along. But anyway, that's a whole nother rant there. But no, like I was ranting earlier, pretty much, you four-wheelers, you got to think about it this way. When you're stuck in bumper-to-bumper fucking traffic, no matter if she would have got in front of me or behind me, she's not saving any kind of time. We're moving 3 miles an hour, and then stopping, and then moving another couple of feet, and then stopping again. What does it really matter that you got to be in that much of a rush to try to get in front of us? That's what causes these backups. That's what causes these accidents. People like that are in so much of a fucking rush and only thinking about, oh, it's me, I gotta be up front. So you get off the freeway, you merge onto the on-ramp, speed up about 10 cars, and then cut everybody off to get back in. To do what? Get in front of 10 cars? So that saved you, if we were moving at freeway speed, what, a second, 2 seconds worth of travel time? Even stuck in traffic, that still might have saved you what? video that I made earlier, I'm still going to post that video. I'm just going to add sound to it. But hopefully I can get my thing across, because there was a car that plays perfect play to it. We're coming up to a stop. What did he do? He rushes in front of me. Now, of course, I already viewed the footage of it, because it's when I was talking before. With this GoPro, it doesn't show the actual footage like it would normally look. The car was a lot closer to me than what it looks like in the camera. But he cuts me off to stop after he moved over from the far left lane. Then he goes up about 3 or 4 cars, 5 cars, something like that, and then moves back over. And then gets back over to the fast lane. And then moves back over to the slow lane. And then as I'm coming up on him again, what do you know? He moves right back in front of me again. So now all he's doing is swerving through traffic that's going to cause an accident. But he don't care, because it's all about him. It's pretty simple, guys. You know, I mean, what's 5 seconds of time? You know, if you really think about it, what is 5 seconds? Nothing. You know, it's nothing at all. You might be able to get out of your car and close your door. That 5 seconds is up. You know, I mean, it's really fucking stupid. But, you know, hey, this sunset's going to be nice, by the way. I hope I can get a shot of it, because it's going to be beautiful. But, like, I missed this sunrise this morning because my camera was dead. But, you guys need to really think about that shit. And I can't wait till I get my fucking microphone. It'll make these recordings when I talk and drive like this a lot easier. You guys will be able to see a lot more and hear me a lot better, and that'll be nice. But, I mean, that guy's too busy texting. He's running a little rumble strip over there. But, it's really stupid, guys. I mean, slow down, merge yourself in, you know, because there are times that, yes, I should technically slow down and let some more people in to be courteous. But yet at the same time, it's against the law for them to ride till the last second and then try to force their way in the way they do. For you guys that have not read the actual book, or don't remember what the actual, you know, handbook for driving teaches you, it states in there, by law, when you are merging onto a freeway or into a lane of traffic, you must either speed up or slow down to merge. Obviously, if you're in bumper to bumper traffic, you can't speed up because you can't go nowhere. You know, it's really stupid. By the way, the Starbucks s'mores Frappuccino is pretty damn good. I normally get the mochas, but they had this one new, so I figured, oh, I'll try it. It's pretty damn tasty. I don't know if I'll get it again over the mochas, but it's pretty damn good. It doesn't hit that same nerve that mocha does, which kind of sucks. Look at that beautiful sky in that film right there. Damn, that looks good. I could be watching the delayed version of it, but who knows. I got the Wi-Fi on the phone, so that way I can press the record button a lot easier right now. So of course I can catch a lagged glimpse of time of what the video looks like when I glance down. But I mean, it's just beautiful, 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 beautiful. I wish I could turn the camera to the right. That's a beautiful view over that way. Coming down this hill and see nothing but the valley with the sunlight shining into it. Oh, that looks awesome. But I mean, I keep repeating myself and rambling on, but I know this video might not reach everybody and actually teach you a lesson. But one of these days, somebody's gonna do that shit in front of a semi, and the semi's not gonna be able to stop. And when the semi hits you, you're gonna get hurt, if not killed. You know, for you guys that don't drive trucks yet, and you just like watching to see what it's like driving a truck, you guys gotta understand, us truck drivers, we leave a space in front of us for our stopping distance. You might think, oh, we got all these wheels, we got all these brakes. You know, we got 18 wheels and 9 sets of brakes. Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, sorry, 10 sets of brakes. Or 10, sorry, shit. 5 sets of brakes, 10 brakes total, and 18 wheels. When we're fully loaded at 80,000 pounds, which technically I almost was when I had that accident, I was at 79,800 pounds. No, sorry, I take that back. 78,900 pounds, sorry. I was almost, you know, I was almost grossed out. I was pretty damn heavy. I had almost 45,000 pounds in the trailer. You know, and that distance that we leave in front of us is for us to stop. We cannot stop on a dime. You figure that since they don't teach this shit in driver's ed or put it on a test for a Class C license, which I wish they did, it might actually help solve some of these accidents. A truck moving at 60 miles an hour, granted, that's not even the speed limit in most areas, but a truck moving at 60 miles an hour, fully loaded, like I was, will almost take a football field to stop. Granted, you can stop a little bit quicker than the football field, but by the time your reaction kicks in, your foot actually hits the pedal and you start applying pressure, you've already done traveled 100 yards or a football field by the time you stop. You know, we can't stop like you cars stopping on a dime and you know, 50, 60 feet. That'd be nice if we could, but it just won't happen. Even if we're empty. If we're empty, it's even worse. Because then all we're going to do is that trailer is going to bounce all around as the wheels lock up. Our stopping, it makes kind of no sense when you kind of think about it a little bit. You know, you're light, you have no weight, but yet it takes you longer to stop. But you got to figure when you're loaded, you got all that weight pushing you. It doesn't help slow you down, it's pushing you. Like for those of you that don't drive trucks, but you've hauled, you know, you've been driving a pickup truck and you got a trailer behind you and you're towing something. You can't stop that pickup truck as quick as you used to, because whatever that is that you're hauling is pushing you. Momentum, you know. They need to start teaching that shit in the schools, but I don't think they do, and I don't think they ever will. Even when I got a ticket, I got a speeding ticket. I went to driver's that safety driving class or whatever, so that way the ticket wouldn't go on my record, or the points wouldn't go on my record, just the ticket would. You know, I brought that up in the class, and even the instructor said, yeah, I wish that they could do it. Because what's funny is I was the only truck driver in that class. So of course, at the beginning, he already knew I was a truck driver. He saw my license. Plus, he got all my report and all that kind of shit, you know. He asked the whole entire class, who in here does not like truck drivers? I'd say probably about 30 to 40% of the class raised their hands. Then he asked why. And a lot of them said, well, they're slow. They take forever to build up speed. They're slow. Why are you in so much of a rush? Granted, it takes us a little bit of time to build speed. But you gotta think, if I put a couple 100 pounds on your back, are you gonna just instantly start running at full speed? No, you gotta build up speed. It's gonna take you a minute, because you got all that weight. So granted, we're slow. But then he asked me, you know, he started out telling me, he goes, sorry to call you out, but we do have one truck driver in here. Here it is. He asked me if there's anything that I would like to say. I said, yeah. You know, and I expressed that same thing. Don't cut off big trucks. You know, leave us our gap in there. That's not, that gap, like what's in between me and that other truck right now, that is not saying, hey, this is your spot. Feel free to come on in. That's saying stay out of there, because if I have to slam on these brakes, your ass will die if I hit you. You know, we're running 65 miles an hour right now. Oh, 67 actually, because we're going downhill. But, and that sounds bright now. Hopefully you guys aren't blinded too bad. But, you know, that's our safety gap. You got to remember that. We can't stop on a dime. So when you take up that gap, and that's what drives me even more nuts, is as we're already stopping, that's when you decide to stop in that gap. We're already slowing down. We're applying our brakes to account for the distance that we were away from that other vehicle. And now here you come, tightening up that gap. Now we have to slam on the brakes a little bit harder. One of these days you guys are going to do that, and we're not going to be able to stop. We're just going to end up plowing right into the ass end of you, pushing you into a ditch, pushing you into another car. Okay, stop texting me, people. I can't read it. But, you know, shit like that happens. And it's pretty bad. But, hopefully, damn, she got a nice short skirt on right here in this little BMW. That's what us truck drivers like to see. So, women, wear them short skirts when you're out driving around. It gives us something to look at, especially when we're stuck in traffic. I bet you guys, you know, it was funny. If you're a female driver and you're driving a car and you have on short shorts, a shorter skirt, or even a knee-high, you know, skirt, when you sit down, obviously that skirt's gonna ride up on you. When you're stuck in traffic and you come next to a semi, glance up. I guarantee you he's probably fucking looking at you. We like to see legs. It's sexy. It gives us something to look at. It turns us on. You know, all guys are pigs, and we're all horny, and we're all, you know, we're all perverts in a way. You know, granted there are some guys that's not, but probably about 95% of us are. But it gives us something to look at. You know, it's fun. Okay, I know you texting me. Stop texting me, people. Can't answer them. But no, I can't even read the damn things. Once I stop this video, I'll put the headset on and listen to them, see what they say. But I mean, you know, that's yeah. And flash us truckers. You know, like I said before, we bring you stuff to the store. Everything you buy comes on one of us trucks. Somewhere, some way, somehow, you know. Show a little respect. Let us in. You see our blinker on? Let us over. Don't speed up and block it in. You never know. There's times that I've had to move over because there was a cop up in front of us on the shoulder. You know, in a lot of states, by law, we are supposed to move over and get out of the fucking way for a cop that's on the shoulder. They just had it on the news. I forgot exactly where it was, but a truck driver just killed a tow truck driver that was loading up a guy's car, a girl's car, whatever. She was broke down, he was broke down, whatever. He was loading it up onto the trailer. One of our fellow truck drivers hit him because he didn't get over. Now granted, who knows the whole story? There might have been a car next to him to where he couldn't, or a bunch of cars where even if he slowed down, he couldn't move over. He could have been too busy on the phone. Who really knows? But, you know, when a truck driver has his turn signal on, let him over. Especially if you see up in front of you a couple other trucks move over. That means there's something probably on the shoulder or inside the lane that we need to get over and avoid. So what if we slow you down for 5 fucking seconds? It's 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta-da! We're out of your way. How long did that really take? That stopped you from going, what, an eighth of a mile maybe? I mean, you know, you guys gotta think about that shit. Fucking stop texting me, people. And I already know it's my wife. Why she don't call me, I don't know. She's probably sending me pictures of shit that she's finding at the store that she knows I can't look at. But anyways, this rant's going on long enough. We're at like 23 minutes or some shit like that. Almost 24 minutes. So we're gonna finish this drive. And hopefully if I can catch the the sunset. We will record it because I'm getting blinded by the sun. My window is dirty. Hopefully you can't see how dirty that window is, but yeah, it's dirty. Gotta clean it again. It's the only thing I hate about springtime. All these fucking bugs. But shit, I'll see you guys here in a little bit when we stop. And I'll turn the camera on me. We got about 100 miles to go. I'm gonna stop about 400 miles left on the trip. We got 3 hours left of drive time. Hell, I might stop here pretty soon. Might not even go 100 miles. I'll have to look and see what kind of truck stops and stuff like that's around me. Find out what it's like. So, we'll see you guys here in a little bit. Take care for right now. Alright, so we stopped. We're at an oasis. We're going to shut it down here for the night. We got 455 miles to go. And so tomorrow I'm going to probably pick up the pace just a little bit. But I wanted to stop here because they got Starbucks. So I can get Starbucks in the morning. And then, not to mention the next oasis, if I can remember correctly, I think it's closed. So, figure just call it, make it safe and call it quits here. You can kind of see the sunset over there. It's not in full effect yet, but it's coming. But I gotta go to the damn bathroom, so hopefully I can make it back out by time in time to film it. If not, oh well. There'll always be more. It all depends on him too, because he's out here walking around, not knowing where he wants to go. But if all goes well, I'm thinking about cleaning up the truck tonight since it's still early. If I do, obviously, maybe I'll give you guys what you guys, well, not all of you guys, but what some of you guys have been waiting for a while. I'll give you a tour of the truck on the inside. That way you can see what it looks like, see what I live in. Especially for those of you that's, you know, checking out being a driver. I'll go through, I'll tell you what I took out of there, you know, cupboard wise. I'll describe it. So that way you can see it, see how much room we got in general. Granted, you gotta remember this camera's kind of zoomed out, so we'll film it the best we can. Obviously, if I use my cell phone, it'll be too far zoomed in, so gotta use the GoPro for that. But it's actually nice and cool out here. It's like 68 degrees. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind, but it's got a nice breeze to it. Tonight will be the night that I definitely leave the windows cracked. I don't know yet about exactly how far. It might be too chilly to crack them and put my screens in. Oh, I think we already missed the sunset. Look at that. Sun's already down. It's starting to get darker. But I don't see them turning really purple. Or not purple, but orange. You get a little bit of coloring there. But I mean, still beautiful sky. Beautiful sky. Look at this shit. Beautiful sky all the way around. I mean, it's beautiful out here. But there's one other night driver over here. I'm gonna go see if he's sitting in the driver's seat. If he is, I'll go talk to him for a minute. See where he's heading, stuff like that. See what time he's gonna leave. Maybe we'll roll out together. Who knows? But yeah. Well, this is gonna cut this video for the end for the day. I know it's already long enough, especially with the other videos I made. So, just a quick, short, simple goodbye. Like, subscribe, and subscribe. That tow truck's got a flat tire. But like, subscribe. Subshare. What the fuck is subshare? Like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Get these subscribers up to 500. We give that giveaway. I'm kind of anxious for it, actually. But you know, we'll get the giveaway. So drive safe out there, guys. Thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow. Sorry about the mistake yesterday, but this time I learned. I'm not going to try to take the shortcut I tried last night. So for those of you that constantly watch my videos, we will see you in the morning. Have a good night.